In walks Mohammad Azharuddin. India reeling. That's played through the cordon. Very controlled, very nice, very confident. A slower one to Mohammad Azharuddin. He picked it up quite easily. And that was no problem for 4.
That one pitched right in the slot. And Azhar makes no mistakes.
Perishing as well. A ball there. He connected well. 4 runs to mid-wicket.
That's digged in very short. Sachin sends it away to the mid-wicket fence.
Well, that certainly was a little bit lucky for Tendulkar. That time Lance Klusener getting his line right. And that is a magnificent shot. It's one of the hardest shots in the book to play, that on drive.
And look at his bat and his head. It's coming so straight, and just an left elbow going high. That's a sign of a great player.
Over pitch by Adams, and Tendulkar once again just leading onto it, and that was a good exhibition of timing yet again. Chased by 2 fielders this time, the 2 opening bats. Hudson wins the race. Tendulkar goes through for 3 runs, and that's his 50 as well. India 5 for 113.
This is 4 runs. It was airborne.
This is what Sachin Tendulkar is very good at. He's played it deliberately dominant bottom hand.
Lovely shot. Well, that I was fully expecting, and it's maximum.
That was going to turn away from him. The wrong one. Azharuddin using his feet splendidly to hit that over the ropes at mid-off.
It's in the air. Oh, it's just short of Donald diving forward at backward point. It almost, I think, hit him in the face.
Well, I feel that maybe Donald didn't quite pick it up. He picked it up just a little bit late, and it was well short of him, mind you, against the background of the crowd.
This is 4 runs. There's no third man. Perfectly controlled by Tendulkar. Past third slip.
And Mohammad Azharuddin straight away taking advantage of that warm-up delivery from Lance Klusener to get India off to a start.
Once more on the same area, Sunil. Yes, he loves that onside, and anything loose there, he's not going to hang about. 129.
There again, this was a ball which most players would have played straighter, but Azharuddin has played it wide of mid-on.
And a full toss. 2 on the onside and 1 wide or mid-off.
Otherwise, he would have told, after having played this cracking cover drive, hey Lance, if you can hit 3 boundaries in a row, so can we.
Backward of point, 4 more. Thank you, says Tendulkar. Very precisely placed. 4 runs to him now. Backward of point, and now it's Tendulkar. Off his toes, backward of square leg. And again, there was just a short grimace from Alan Donald earlier.
Showing that he can play a shot on the offside as well. He's not much of a cutter.
Azhar continuing from where he left off. Magnificently driven through the covers. Yes, it beats Paul Adams, and that's 4 more.
The latter is true that he prefers to play mainly on the onside. This is as good.
Finding exactly the same spot that he had struck that earlier 4, and he races to his 50. That backward of point again. But there wasn't much room between the gully and point.
Well, hope that the Indian batsman might get a bit carried away. Azharuddin getting on top of his toes.
The outfield is quick, but not quick enough. No, it does get past the fielder. Oh, that was very well done. Timing it, going on the back foot, leaning back, and 4 runs, third man. Dropped him.
Other times there would have been a sharp word or two exchanged between the fielder, particularly when a bowler has been clobbered for runs, as Kluzna has been. Now going over the top of slips for a boundary, the ball fairly racing away to the boundary.
Explosive half hour this has been, and it looks like continuing as Azharuddin smashes that in the air but wide of mid-off for 4 more. Goodness gracious me, I haven't seen Test cricket like this ever, I don't think.
And here again hitting on the up actually, and he's not going to stop playing this stroke.
That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stroke.
And once again you can see his left elbow going high and back coming very, very straight. That's a sign of a great player.
Oh, what a magic stroke. Right hand over left. 4 from the moment that it left the bat.
Indians have been very, very strong, both Sachin and Azhar, on South African bowlers. And he could
blow away from 100. Azharuddin 94. Perhaps 1 blow away from 100. That's it. That won't be dragged back by Adam Bucker, and a brilliant, brilliant 100 from the Indian captain.
What a great inning from Indian captain. I think the team was looking forward to such an inning from the captain.
It's quite a feature of his play is his timing and on their feet for this little master batsman.
And Azharuddin in fine form.
And that will be his 100. A wonderful effort by Mohammad Azharuddin. Streaky, a life or two, but the crowd probably loved his innings. We certainly did. And Mohammad Azharuddin saluting the crowd. Everybody here, back home in the country, a fine 100.
They're a very knowledgeable crowd here at Newlands. They really enjoy good cricket, and that really is a superb 100 off only 96 delivery.
Not very well timed, but it will carry all the way through to the fence at mid-wicket. And Azhar pulls Alan Donald, who is not amused.
They fell for that trap in Durban, but look at that. The skill of the man, the form of the man, he was able to put that well in front of square leg.
Which he has shown plenty today. Full toss, put away. To mid-wicket once again. That was a bad ball by Allen.
And just look at the way he dispatches this. High back left, full toss, right off the middle of the bat, 4 runs.
Avoid the follow-on, and let's see what else is in store.
Well, that really is an absolutely glorious shot by Tendulkar here, and there's plenty of gaps there.
Not an inch between the bat and pad. Big swing there by Mohammad Azharuddin. It will clear the man who is well up at mid-on. And another 4 to the blaster from India. That's what we must call him now. Azhar's really been going for it.
Yes, it's been really superb, hasn't it? And India now 5 for 269 and going strong.
Cross-batted that from well outside the off stump. That'll go through for 4 to long on. Couldn't move to his right in time.
Yes, and just
And that was the only way it looked as if this partnership could have been separated. Not realizing that the South African fielders throw themselves about, so this was a run towards another fielder perhaps, but not a South African fielder. Diving to his left, getting his hands together. He has played a marvellous innings, 115 of 110 balls, and India 6 for 280.